Who won the FIFA World Cup 2022? Argentina, well done. Who was awarded the Golden Boot in the 2022 World Cup? Kylian Mbappe, great job. Which country finished third in the 2022 World Cup? Croatia, you're on a roll. Who won the Golden Ball Award in the 2022 World Cup? Correct, Lionel Messi. Which player won the Golden Glove Award in the 2022 World Cup? Emiliano Martinez. Let's keep the game going. Which team won the FIFA Fair Play Award in 2022? Argentina, you're doing great. Who was the top scorer for Argentina in the 2022 World Cup? Lionel Messi. Great job. Which country hosted the 2022 FIFA World Cup? Qatar, you're on fire. Who was the coach of the French national team in the 2022 World Cup? Didier Deschamps, excellent job. Which team did Argentina defeat in the final to win the 2022 World Cup? Excellent, it's France. Who won the Best Young Player award in the 2022 World Cup? Enzo Fernandez, amazing job. Which country made its World Cup debut in 2022? Qatar. Who scored the winning goal in the 2022 World Cup final? That's correct, Angel Di Maria. Which team did Morocco defeat to reach the semifinals in 2022? Portugal, you're doing awesome. Who was the captain of the Croatian national team in the 2022 World Cup? Luka Modric. Which stadium hosted the final match of the 2022 World Cup? Luze Iconic Stadium. Let's keep the trivia fun going. Which team did Brazil lose to in the quarterfinals of the 2022 World Cup? Croatia, amazing job. Who was the top scorer for France in the 2022 World Cup? Kylian Mbappe. Which country won the silver boot in the 2022 World Cup? Awesome, Lionel Messi. Who was the referee for the 2022 World Cup final? Szymon Marciniak, you're doing fantastic. Which team did England lose to in the quarterfinals of the 2022 World Cup? Correct, France. Who was the captain of the German national team in the 2022 World Cup? Manuel Neuer, nice job. Which team did Spain lose to in the round of 16 in the 2022 World Cup? Morocco, you're doing great. Who scored the most goals for Portugal in the 2022 World Cup? Bruno Fernandes, nice job. Which country hosted the 2026 World Cup? United States, Mexico, and Canada. Who was the top scorer for Brazil in the 2022 World Cup? Neymar, amazing job. Which team did Belgium lose to in the group stage of the 2022 World Cup? Morocco, let's keep the trivia fun going. Who was the coach of the Argentine national team in the 2022 World Cup? That's correct, Lionel Scaloni. Which team did the Netherlands lose to in the quarterfinals of the 2022 World Cup? Argentina. Who was the top scorer for Croatia in the 2022 World Cup? Ivan Perisic, you're doing an incredible job. Which team did Japan defeat in the group stage of the 2022 World Cup? Germany, let's move on. Who was the captain of the Moroccan national team in the 2022 World Cup? Romain Saiss, great job. Which team did Senegal lose to in the round of 16 in the 2022 World Cup? England. Who was the top scorer for England in the 2022 World Cup? You're absolutely right, Harry Kane. Which team did Switzerland lose to in the round of 16 in the 2022 World Cup? That's correct, Portugal. Who was the coach of the Brazilian national team in the 2022 World Cup? That's correct, Tahiti. Which team did the USA lose to in the round of 16 in the 2022 World Cup? Netherlands. Who was the top scorer for the Netherlands in the 2022 World Cup? Memphis Depay, you are on fire. Which team did Uruguay lose to in the group stage of the 2022 World Cup? Portugal, you're doing fantastic. Who was the captain of the Spanish national team in the 2022 World Cup? Sergio Busquets, you're doing incredible. Which team did South Korea defeat in the group stage of the 2022 World Cup? Portugal, well done, Sa. Who was the top scorer for Germany in the 2022 World Cup? Kai Havertz, great job. Which team did Canada lose to in the group stage of the 2022 World Cup? That's correct, Croatia. Who was the coach of the Portuguese national team in the 2022 World Cup? Fernando Santos, you're on a roll. Which team did Denmark lose to in the group stage of the 2022 World Cup? France, let's keep the game going. Who was the top scorer for Belgium in the 2022 World Cup? Michy Batshuayi, great job. Which team did Poland lose to in the round of 16 in the 2022 World Cup? France, excellent job. Who was the captain of the Belgian national team in the 2022 World Cup? Eden Hazard, amazing job. Which team did Australia lose to in the round of 16 in the 2022 World Cup? Argentina, you're doing fantastic. Who was the top scorer for Switzerland in the 2022 World Cup?